소리 웃음소리
잘 나가.
잘 나가.
사랑해요.
사랑해요.
I watch K-pop.
Oh really?
K-pop
I'm a K-pop singer.
You are?
예.
천국에 물이 안 돼.
생각은 이 밤이 마지막 달리자 한잔 더 pour it up pour it up
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
만나서 반갑습니다.
반갑습니다.
How are you, Eric?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, good. We have a lot of questions for you
Okay.
from your Arab fans, and we're really excited to meet you today.
I'm just as excited, if not more excited.
إريك أنت
Yeah.
موهبة أنت موهبة تم اكتشافها عبر اليوتيوب وبعدها شاركت في برنامج مواهب كوري والآن أصبحت نجم محبوب جدا في فن الكيبوب. ما هو شعورك في أول لقاء عربي لك؟
Well, first of all, thank you so much for coming all the way to Seoul to meet with myself and other K-pop related people, singers and actors. I'm incredibly excited for this interview and also to be able to say hi to all my fans who are in Arab-speaking nations. And I'm excited to see you guys. So, hello, Maraban, Anna Eric.
That's good. اوكي. عودتك المترقبة الحين لك عودة في الربيع، حدثنا أكثر عن العودة وشو لماذا يتطلع إليه المعجبين؟
Yeah, I am finally making a comeback. I have a new album. It's my first album in 2 years. It's been over 2 years.
Oh,
And
long
so,
time.
yeah, it's been a long time, but I'm incredibly excited about the album. The music itself, I wrote lyrics and the songs and was part of production and just everything from A to Z for pretty much the entire album. And so it took a lot of time, a lot of effort. We're like 2 weeks out, I still have to record another song and I still have to learn 2 dances.
Oh,
So
there's a dancing song.
yeah, that's what I'm doing after this interview. But I'm incredibly excited, and I'm hoping that my fans will, love the music, love the visuals, but also that the music will relate and connect to people who may not have typically listened to my music.
أنت دائما ما تحب أنك تجرب العديد من المفاهيم المختلفة في أغانيك وإصداراتك، لكن لا نزال نرى صورة إريك اللي هي المشرقة والفريش اند برايت. ما هو المفهوم اللي حاب أنك تجربه في المستقبل، وكذلك ما هو أفضل مفهوم بالنسبة لك؟
I like doing all different types of music, and I like singing about different things because I think music should be about expressing the human condition and life. And you go through all different sorts of emotions and challenges and ups and downs, and that should be portrayed in music. I think up until now, a lot of my music has been very energetic and bright and happy and romantic even. But this album, it's a very, we're calling it Honestly is the name of the album.
Oh.
And the name of the title song is called in Korean 솔직히, which means frankly or honestly. And there is not a single love song on this album. Nothing that is I love you, I've fallen in love with you, nothing like that. It's all about the aftermath or the breakup or going through a breakup and
In the spring?
In the spring, it is. But I think that I wanted to sing and portray things that people can relate to outside of just being in love.
That's true.
And so musically, that's what I worked really hard on portraying and expressing this time on this album musically. And then visually this time, I'm really excited because we actually shot everything in Mexico. We traveled to Mexico, and part of the reason is I have a song on this album called Potion, and it is super Latin reggaeton influenced in some ways. We realized that because although music globally has been influenced by Latin music so far,
Definitely.
such as Camila's Havana or Despacito last year, and all these big Latin artists that are exploding globally, nobody had really shown Latin America or Mexico visually in Korea yet. And
Yeah,
so I
that's
wanted to be the first to be able to say, this is Mexico, this is how beautiful it is, this is how awesome it is, and here's a great song that goes along with it. So we enjoyed it so much that, and we haven't told anybody yet this,
Oh,
but
we're lucky.
we actually shot 2 videos.
Oh,
So
so you're gonna choose one or both of them, or?
we're releasing both.
Oh,
and
like
they're-
2 versions of the same song?
No, 2 completely different songs.
Oh,
And so we're like, we're going to Mexico. We're in Mexico. We might as well do it. You know, we took 40 hours to get here. We might as well just get it done. So
Use it well.
yeah. So we got 2 videos and some really exciting content. So I'm excited.
That's amazing.
이 생각은 이 밤이 마지막 달리자 한잔 더 pour it up, pour it up. 시간이 약인 건 거짓말. 답은 이 광란 속에 있어. Pour it up.
في عام 2016 تم اختيارك في كوريا من قبل مجلة جي كيو العالمية كرجل العام، وكذلك في عام 2017 في مجلة فوربس تم اختيارك لأفضل 30 شخص تحت سن ال30، وانت طبعا لسه تحت ال30 لحد الآن. ما هو شعورك تجاه هذا الإنجاز وما هو السر، وكذلك ما يعني إيش حاب تسوي في 2018؟
Yeah, I've been lucky. You know, I've been very blessed, and I've been very thankful to have been, you know, to have received some awards and some titles that, I don't know, I grew up being like, oh, that's so cool. Something like Leonardo DiCaprio's Man of the Year, or like, you know, people that I always thought were really great entertainers, and to be named Man of the Year for GQ in Korea, to get 30 under 30, and all these, you know, little achievements that have gathered. I don't know, it's kind of weird and overwhelming because I think I started this because I just wanted to make some sort of good impact in the world. And to be recognized for my music and my stuff I do on TV and all these different activities in Korea and Asia it's really cool to see people kind of recognize that. And I don't know, I think if there's no secret to the success or whatever you want to call it, I think it's just hard work. I think there is some luck that comes along with it, but I just work really hard. And I work a lot.
Definitely,
and
it's not easy to be.
It's not easy, and there's so many people who work, I'm sure, harder than I do, but sometimes some things just kind of align right there. And I think if that was 2016, 2017, this year, you know, I was really excited to be part of the Olympics, the Pyeongchang Olympics. So I was an ambassador for the Olympics, and then now I'm going to be doing music. So getting back to the music, and hopefully this year will be a lot more about new album, new music, new concept,
And Mexico's there.
Mexico's there. Hopefully I'll drop by Dubai and the Middle East and get to perform for people a lot more.
We will be happy to see you there.
Thank you.
لديك العديد من الأعمال المشتركة مع الكثير من الفنانين الكوريين وكذلك الغربيين. ماذا أضافت لك هذه التجارب كإريك؟ وكذلك ما هو أكثر عمل مميز بالنسبة لك؟ وكفنان منفرد ما هو شعورك لما تصدر أغنية مشتركة مقابل لما تصدر أغنيتك الخاصة؟
Yeah, I've done a lot of collaborations.
You did.
And it's been cool. Every collaboration is different and it's fun in its own different way. There are some where I've actually never met the person that I collaborated with. It's just, it just happens. And it's just part of the way some of the releases work here in Korea. All the stuff that I've done internationally, it's been a very much more personal and intimate process of meeting with them and writing with them and going through the process with them for the most part. And but it's always fun because I get to borrow a little bit of their sound, they get to borrow a little bit of my sound, and we come up with something that none of us could have done as a solo act. And so for me, I think being able to collaborate with different artists is one of the biggest, most exciting parts of doing music.
True.
Like I grew up listening to, for example, Timbaland and his work with Justin Timberlake or One Republic or Missy Elliott, and I never would have thought I would be sitting in a room with Timbaland writing a song and then performing that live in Hong Kong. And so to be able to say that I got to do that and then I have a song with Timbaland and those kinds of opportunities is really surreal, and I don't know, hopefully I get to do a lot more in the near future. So I'm always open to collaborations.
Who do you want to work with in the future?
Oh my gosh.
Or the list is big.
It's a very long list, but I think in the States, people that I'd love to work with is, oh my gosh, so many. Like Shawn Mendes, I think is great. Who else have I been listening to a lot recently? A lot of DJ, like Martin Garrix or Kygo, but I'm really all over the board. Like I listen to so many different types of music that I'd love to collaborate with people just wherever.
Yes.
I'm down anytime.
إريك معروف في الكيبوب أن لديك العديد من الأصدقاء من الفرق الكورية الكيبوبية الأخرى، فكيف أنتم كأصدقاء في هذا المجال تدعموا بعض، وكذلك من هو أعز صديق لك بينهم؟
That's like a tricky question. I don't think I have like a best K-pop friend. I think that, all of us are incredibly busy, so it's hard to stay in touch with each other on a very regular basis. So when we have time, or when I think of them, or when they think of me, like we'll just text each other or call each other, and if we happen to be free, we'll grab a meal. But I don't have many friends, I think, in the industry that I see very regularly, because somebody's always traveling.
True.
One of us is always out of the country, or one of us is always shooting something. So it's kind of hard, but I'm sure a lot of people know like Henry or Amber or Ailey, Kevin. We have a lot of those people, and then I guess we all kind of got close because we all speak English, and that's a lot easier for us to relate in that way. And then I don't know, I like have a lot of dongsangs or younger brothers who are just idols and just amazing. And for example, let's see, like a bunch of the 17 kids I keep in touch with pretty regularly, and
they're very young.
They're very young. And then actually on this album, BTS members we talked a lot about my album, and we talked pretty frequently about just the exciting things that they're doing. And so they've actually, not all of them, but a few of them have heard the entire album, and they gave me a lot of great feedback. And,
that's very nice.
but that's a lot of my friends. I think I send my songs out to everybody. I'm like, okay, it's my first album in 2 years. I need everybody to be very blunt. I need to be honest and just give it to me, just straight. Tell me how it is. And so that's been like one of the coolest things to be able to say I have all these friends in different areas and different teams and groups that I can reach out to and say, help me, I need your feedback. So yeah, because I think I'm probably like the oldest out of all of them. Like,
are you?
Yeah, probably am. Like, I'm older than Henry, and I'm older than Amber and Amy.
How old is Henry?
Henry's a year younger than me, and so I'm like hitting like up top on the age range, which is fine. But because of that, like I feel like my younger friends have a better grasp on what's hot and current and trendy, and so I like to go to them for a lot of inspiration and what they're listening to and what's cool and
that's lovely.
hip.
Hey, don't say. Okay, that's cool. أنت مقدم برامج وكذلك مذيع معروف جدا في كوريا، قمت بلقاء العديد من مشاهير هوليوود وأكبر نجومهم. حدثنا عن هذا الجانب في حياتك المهنية، كذلك ما هو شعورك عند مقابلة نجومك المفضلين للأفلام اللي بتتابعها، وأكثر مقابلة كانت لا تنسى بالنسبة لك. You've done a lot.
I have done a lot. I've done a lot. I've interviewed a lot of people, and it's cool because it's kind of outside of my music what really helped launch my career in Korea. And to see people react to what I just thought was a simple interview in very, very positive ways was very surprising to me. And I guess the most recent interview that I did was with the Black Panther cast, and they were great.
I saw it was lovely.
And so I had a really good time. I was a little nervous because, you know, whenever people fly into Korea, they're pretty jet lagged, and
True.
they're on a.
Yeah, most of your interviews I see like at night you do it, right?
Well, it really depends. Like I fly out to wherever some of the junkets are. So last year, for Justice League, I flew out to London. I've done LA a few times for Beauty and the Beast or Spider-Man. And then I do Hong Kong or Beijing or Tokyo. So it's always a different place. But regardless, I'm either jet lagged or they're jet lagged. And so trying to make sure that we're all happy and everybody's trying to, you know, power through days worth of interview is always probably one of the trickiest parts, because I just want them to feel comfortable and
That's
not
true.
feel like.
So you understand my feelings.
I always understand. And so people, whenever I do interviews, I always try to go in with as much energy and as positive of energy as I possibly can, because yes, it can be tiring for the artist, but it's also equally as tiring for the interviewer and maybe even more stressful. So I completely understand that. But yeah, I mean, I think, you know, it's been great, and to be able to meet so many amazing, talented people. And
So which one was really unforgettable for you?
I think I have like so many. Like Robert Downey Jr. I think was like one of my first interviews, so that's always, you know, unforgettable. Jamie Foxx is great because he's just a great person.
Sure.
And we had a great, surprisingly, like a sing-off kind of thing. And then the most recent Black Panther one was fun because we all ended up singing Casey and JoJo together and playing weird games and had a good time.
That's lovely. بجانب كونك مقدم لبرامج، أنت نشط جدا كضيف في العديد من البرامج الترفيهية في كوريا ومطلوب أيضا. لكن ماذا عن التمثيل؟ هل فكرت يوم أنك تخوض التجربة يمكن المسرحيات الموسيقية؟
Yeah, I mean, I do a lot of TV, and I haven't really put a lot of focus on acting because I don't think I'd be very good. I told Chadwick Boseman, who's Black Panther, I was cast in a movie to be in a movie with him 3 years ago. And I had to release an album here that was already set, and I had to pull out of the movie. So I think, you know, acting in Korean might be a little difficult because my pronunciation isn't the best, and
you're Korean.
Korean isn't amazing, but maybe one day down the road, you know, if I could act in English or in LA or wherever that may be. I'm open to it. I just want to make sure that I'm good at it. I don't want to force it. I don't want to go in and be horrible.
오늘처럼 추운 날에 추억이 문득 떠올라 함께 만든 눈사람에 모자 씌우며 웃었던 그 시간.
العام الماضي 2017 كانت السنة اللي أنت ارتحت فيها، وذكرت إنه 2018 راح يكون العام اللي لن تتوقف فيه عن العمل. هل ممكن تحدثنا أكثر عن خططك المستقبلية، وهل حيكون المعجبين العرب من ضمنهم؟
Yes, I've been working nonstop this year, and probably started at the end of last year. It's been extremely exhausting, but it's been very fun at the same time. I'm going on tour in June, on a North American tour. So I think we're doing 15 or 16 cities. And then I think we're trying to put together some shows in Southeast Asia and Asia. And I don't know about Middle East yet. I am totally up to go. I would love to go anytime. I just don't know, like, I don't even know if I have many fans there.
You do.
I'd love to go. Like, I've been to Dubai twice in the past.
When was that?
I went twice in 2016. I was there in March, and then I was there in October. So in March I was there for the UNESCO World Teacher Conference as a guest performer.
I think you were there once because of shooting, right?
Yeah, and then I went once for We Got Married.
Oh, Okay.
So I shot there.
Because your fans were sending me messages like, Eric Nam is in Dubai, please meet
Oh,
him."
really?
Yeah, I remember.
So
I know it's usually it's very short for you guys to come.
We spent maybe 36 hours on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
We slept on the plane there, arrived at 6, shot till 2 or 3 a.m., woke up at 6 to shoot till midnight, got on a plane, came back. And so,
I knew that I'm not gonna have a chance.
so it was a very, very exhausting shoot. And we were just like, we couldn't keep our eyes open because we were so tired. But yeah, no, I've been twice, and then every time I go, I mean, people are so nice and just so hospitable, and I've always wanted to spend more time there. We just haven't had the chance, and I've never gotten to really perform or meet fans there. So if the opportunity comes, and if you guys will have me, I'm more than happy and excited to come anytime. So hopefully this year I'll be able to make it out to you guys.
Hopefully. أغنية Hold Me آخر أغنية أصدرتها ومن خلالها أظهرت جمال صوتك العذب والكلمات تعبر عن مشاعر الشكر للناس اللي كثير أنت تهتم فيهم في حياتك. حاليا في هاللحظة مين حاب تشكر؟
Who would I think? I think I would thank my parents, my family, always. They're just always there to support me and back me up and keep me grounded. And I work very closely with my brothers for different things. One of my brothers, Eddie, he manages me internationally, and we work on a daily basis together. My parents are always over worried about me, which is,
They're not here, right? They're in the US.
yeah, we all live separately. So I have a brother in New York, brother in LA, my parents in Atlanta, and I'm here. So we all live separately in different parts of the world, but I think even regardless of that distance, we found ways to support each other. So always very thankful to my parents and my family, and then obviously to my fans who I think have always kind of stood by me and by my side for different things. And even when I go through ups and downs, they've kind of been there to push me through. So yeah, I'm always thankful for that.
Do you mind if we listen to a small part of it?
Of Hold Me? Oh my gosh, wait, hold on. I haven't seen this.
I know it's a sudden question, but
No, it's fine. 좀 늦었지만 날 놓지는 마 아직도 너를 사랑하는 나
너의 눈을 보면 가슴이 터질까봐 Hold on to me 나를 놓지 말아줘 제발
wow. I was so afraid to ask you, but that was really impressive.
Thank you.
Gosh. I should attend your concert so bad.
Please, if it ever works out,
Yeah, we
please
should.
do, yeah.
غنيت أغنية برافو ماي لايف وهي الأغنية الرئيسية للشخصية الأساسية اللي هي كيم جي هيوك للمسلسل بريزن بلاي بوك. المسلسل طبعا كان جدا ناجح في كوريا والآن أيضا خارج كوريا. كيف كان شعورك تجاه هذه المشاركة في هذا الدراما ومين هي الشخصية المفضلة لك بين السجناء؟
I didn't know about this song until I got tapped to sing it for this drama, and it's a remake of an original version which was released way back. And I didn't know that it was such a popular song even before I sang it. But for me, the melody and the lyrics were just so, it was kind of like what I needed at that time. That kind of encouragement of like, you're doing well, you're gonna get there, like things are gonna be okay. And so for me, like I loved singing that song, and I had a lot of pressure on me because it was such a popular song. And so the people who had tapped me to sing it and people who were around me, like, you have to do very well with this song. And I was just so nervous about that. But thankfully people have really, really enjoyed that song and really
I
responded
personally
well to
did
it.
enjoy it a lot.
You did?
I keep playing
Thank
it in
you
the
so
car
much.
all the time.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, so it's been cool. And then in terms of the drama itself, like I watched a couple of the episodes, but I haven't had time to watch TV. But I really like the main character, the baseball player. He seemed really nice.
Yes.
But I need to watch it. I need to when I have time, if and when I go on vacation, it's probably if I watch a drama, it'll probably be the first drama that I watch.
가는 곳이 길이다
ما هي فرقة فرقتك المفضلة في الكيبوب حاليا، ولو أعطيت الفرصة أنك تنضم لواحدة من هذه الفرق أين ستجد نفسك؟
I know I'm gonna get in trouble no matter what the answer is by fans, but
كده select one.
yeah, can I do like a select all, control A, everybody? I don't know, I think every group that I've been keeping up with is immensely talented. Like, my job as a solo artist is so different from theirs because I think they have to work together as a team and pull off insane choreography as a group and be with each other constantly. And
True.
I just can't imagine that being easy at times. So I have so much respect for what some of my favorite groups do, and I don't know, I really can't pick one.
Recently, like maybe you just, it's like a, I don't know how to say, from time to time you change your mood. So,
I change my mood all the time.
so what's your mood now?
You know what? My mood right now, is gonna be. It's gonna be BTS or 17. And I think it's because I'm probably just, I have some good friends in those groups, and
But in terms of a style, is it like your style?
I mean, honestly, if I could do it, I would do it. I just don't know if I can actually do that stuff. I love watching their stuff. I think musically and performance-wise, they're amazing. Like, the style is great, and I love the choreography and
I can see
the
you on 17, by the way.
I probably can't. My hip or something would go out. My neck would go out. My back would go out. I would have some serious health complications. Like, when they do that, Aju, nice, and they kick in the back, I'm like, that would cause a major back problem. So.
You know, that's why sometimes I think the K-pop groups are really, really young, so they have the flexibility to move around easily.
Yeah, when you're my age, it just doesn't work like that anymore. It just, I just have to do what I can do best. So I focus on that.
Okay. I'm really now interested to see your dancing song.
I haven't even seen the choreography yet, so
Okay.
I'm terrified.
Good luck with that. للتعرف أكثر على شخصيتك عندنا كلمات عشوائية، رح نذكر الكلمة وأول شيء يخطر في بالك شاركنا إياه، أوكي؟ نمبر 1 الموسيقى.
Me,
الأفلام.
DiCaprio,
العائلة.
home,
الأصدقاء.
support,
الزواج.
not yet,
نهاية. الأكل.
give me more,
الأحلام.
worth having,
دراما.
best to avoid.
Oh, why?
Not TV drama, it's just life drama.
Oh, life drama, okay.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking of TV drama.
TV drama, Billions. I don't know if you guys watch that, but I love it.
Brilliant, it sounds interesting. Okay. المنزل.
Atlanta and my doggies.
الحب.
For everyone.
المعجبين.
Friends.
صحفي.
My part-time job.
القهوة.
Every day. Every single day.
الرياضة.
I enjoy watching sports. I like watching soccer.
البرامج الترفيهية.
Fun and stressful.
Fun to watch, stressful to participate.
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh, oh pretty baby. Ooh, 취한 것 같아. Ooh, making me crazy. Ooh, 내 손 잡아줘.
اهتمامك بعالم السوشيال ميديا وكيف تحب تتفاعل مع المعجبين، وكذلك هل تقوم بقراءة تعليقاتهم ورسائلهم لا سيما المعجبين العرب؟
I think social media is great, and I love being on social media. I think, but for some reason, over the past year and a half, I found myself unintentionally stepping back a little bit from it. I don't know why, but I think it was just overload of too much content and always feeling like I was connected to everything and everyone. and there are points in life where I just wanted to take short breaks from it. And I'm getting back into it, and I'm like trying to find that rhythm and like find things that are like fun and interesting for me to post. And but I read a lot of comments, and I read a lot of messages and all that stuff. I don't respond to them particularly because there's just too many. But I do read a lot. If you're sending messages and you're writing on whatever social media platform it is, chances are I'm probably reading it. So thank you so much, and especially to all the Arab friends who are doing it. I see you guys.
Do you see their comments in Arabic?
I sometimes if they write in Arabic, sometimes I translate, right? And I like don't know what it exactly means, but I get the general gist of what they're saying.
بخصوص الثقافة العربية، إيش حاب كمان تتعرف عليه؟ أو إيش حاب تعرف أكثر عنها؟
Whenever I travel to a different country to perform, I'm always very curious about their cultural or customs or social norms, and to try to tweak parts of my performance or my show to fit those cultural norms. So what are, let's say, like 3 important things that I should absolutely know if I'm going to be doing a show?
Well, first thing, I believe most of your audience will be girls wearing the black abaya.
Okay.
You know, our traditional outfit. What else you should know? That's a hard question, by the way. What about food?
Food, I love it. I eat so well when I'm there.
Oh,
like I eat everything. Like I have to try everything. So when I was there, they're like, you're gonna try this and this. I was like, give it to me. Like I'll try everything. And I don't even remember the names, but I just remember it being very good. Well, how do you say I love you?
أحبكم. أحبكم.
أحبكم. مرحبا أنا Eric. أحبكم.
That's a good start.
I'm like a 1-year-old.
No, that's good. It's actually a very hard language.
It is.
Even for us as a native speaker.
Really?
آخر سؤال، ومع أن اللقاء جدا جميل ممتع معك، ما هي خططك المستقبلية المهنية والشخصية منها؟
For me professionally, I think as a performer, as an entertainer, I want to release a lot more music and I want to perform a lot more. And I think down the road, potentially, like I was saying earlier, maybe go into acting in the States or do like a talk show, like Jimmy Fallon or something. I don't know. Like those are just like wild, grandiose dreams that I have for the future at some point. I think personally, I think it's just to just be happy and healthy and be surrounded with people that I love. And then a part of that is probably also to leave a great impact in this world, be it big or small, but to know that I have impacted the lives of people other than mine, other than people that are directly around me. Because I think as a entertainer, as a celebrity, I have more influence than an average person would, and to be able to use that for positive change, I think is an incredibly important aspect of my job, and it's a responsibility that I have. So I think that's probably how I like to think about my life, professionally and personally. So yeah.
And we wish you all the best.
Thank you so much.
사랑은 하지만 조금 지친 거야. 상처를 주기가 너무 두려운 거야. 착한 게 아니야. 날 위해 그런 거야. 아직도 널 사랑한다는 거짓말.
By the end, we just have like a small kind of souvenir, I would say,
Oh,
to you.
a souvenir.
Souvenir or a gift.
Ooh.
And you can
What is
just,
this? Is this my name?
Yep.
Wow.
That's your name in the Arabic calligraphy.
Look at that. That's beautiful. Wait, okay, so how am I supposed to read this? Like how
How does
goes-
it look like to you?
to be completely honest, I couldn't be able to tell if this is right or this is right or this is right. Like it looks just like a beautiful drawing to me.
A lot of people when they see the Arabic, they think it's like a snake.
Yeah, no, it
Does it
looks
look like a
like
snake to
it
you?
looks like genies. and like mystical creatures, just like snakes and. But you read from right to left,
Yes.
correct? So it'd be like, I'm gonna say like Eric, Nam. Eric, Nam.
Yes.
Did I get it right?
Yeah, you got it so right.
Look, I can read everything. Sabah al Arabiya. Hi. Thank you so much for having me. It was a
Thank you.
pleasure, and hopefully I'll see you guys again soon. Thanks so much.
난 거짓말 사랑한다는 거짓말
Oh, how many dogs do you have?
2,
Oh, cute.
Penny and Scooby. But they're so old now. They're like 16 and 14.
Oh.
So they're like blind. One's like blind and deaf, and one's like partially.
Such a sad story.
I mean, it's just life, but it's so sad because every time I don't go back home often. But every time I go, it's like they've lost one more sense. It's like first they couldn't see me, now one can't hear me either. And so I'm like, oh. It's like so sad. I shouldn't be laughing, but like it's just.
Oh yeah, I'm
it's
very
just
sorry for
life.
that. I'm so sorry.
No, it's just like a sad thing, but it's just life, and
It's just life.
it's just life, and I know they're gonna leave soon, and so when you're there, when you're with people who you know are leaving, you just gotta treat them with love and that much more.
I think it means you should stay more with them.
Yeah, I would love to.
So stay with me I need you to stay with me 빛나는 아름다운 미소 그 속에서